Good
Hey,
morning.
good morning.
How you doing, people? I'm hanging out with my friend Greg at Pan Pacific Park. This is our place where we actually met each other in the pursuit of the same thing, which is spiritual, you know what I'm saying? Clarity, fitness,
Yeah.
those type of things. Wholeness. See that brother? Very spiritual man, very positive energy. That's what we are in search of here.
Yeah.
Same goals. And this is where we come to better ourselves, to be better for others, if you know what we mean, you know?
Yeah.
So Greg.
I know what you mean.
Greg is up here all the time, and I want Greg to give you a piece of what his reasoning behind coming to Pan Pacific Park is. And,
Yeah.
I'll elaborate. I'm hanging out with him on the show today.
Yeah.
Thank you, Greg, for letting me hang out
Hey,
with you.
thank you, Z. Hey, the reason why I come here is because, number one, it gives me a place to walk. I could walk, like, usually in the morning, I'll walk 4 or 5 miles a day in the mornings, and it gets me out of the city. And in this beautiful park that was built, it was opened like in the 1935.
Yeah.
And I think it's like 12 plus acres or something like that, but
Yeah.
it's a huge park. It has a soccer field, baseball, basketball. It has a big gymnasium, big workout area here with different equipment. And I try to enjoy as much as I can of all of it.
Yeah.
It has heels, it has places to hang out. I come here before sunset a lot of times. I'll bring my djembe drum and I'll drum. And you know, I didn't realize it, but in a park, you got this whole ecosystem that's in here. Here, we're getting sun here, but that's all right.
Yeah.
We'll be out of it here in a second. But there's this whole ecosystem of people and different kinds of people from all different categories of experience and different facets of life.
Yeah.
But what I found is this beautiful guy here, Z. I was talking to him a couple weeks ago, quite a bit, and we were thinking we should do a video together and just talk about our thoughts. And we thought, okay, well, we'll talk about the park and why we come here and why we come to this park. And I come to this park for exercise, for working out. I obviously come here also to do YouTube videos because it's a beautiful place to come, isn't it?
Yes, it's beautiful. I love the diversity in the people, and I'm an energy person. I like to meditate. I like to come here. It's kind of like, even though it's full of people, it's my secret place where I come and I search for more of a higher spiritual place within myself. It's a cleansing and clarity moment for me to let off things that I no longer want to keep in my spirit. And it's easy to do that when you meet good people like Greg. And, you know, you get to talk to people and you get opinions of, you know, from different perspectives about life and about how to let go and about how to kind of sort of have this spiritual enema cleansing. You know what I mean? I met this guy and he had a very positive point of view and he's up here all the time. So I thought to myself, let me hang out with him. We both kind of do the same thing. So I'm on Pan Pacific today with my man Greg, and hopefully the next time we record, we'll be on my network talking about other things. And we just reaching out because we want to keep it positive. We want to make sure that you guys keep it positive and then just instill that into the universe. You know what I mean? So yeah, we two guys with good spirits hanging out.
And if either one of us could encourage you guys to do one thing, and I know I've talked about this in my videos, which is just to get out and walk.
Yeah,
Just
it feels
to get
great.
out.
It's beautiful out.
You got the fresh air, the beautiful blue skies, the sun,
Yeah.
the vitamins that come from the sun and the minerals that are so good for your body.
He's so well spoken, isn't he? See, the different perspectives is what I'm talking about. You get it in a colorful way. You know what I mean? Which is amazing, you know?
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's good to talk to brothers and get different opinions about things.
Yes, my brother from another mother.
My brother from another mother. You know, here in the park, you've got homeless people, you've got other people that live in the park. You have children that are playing in the park. You've got people that come out here in the morning, and I'll come out here in the evening, and there'll still be another group of people.
Right.
And there's so many. I found, especially in the morning, it's so easy to say good morning to somebody when you're passing them.
Right.
And what I found that does, it like ups the energy level. It's like if you pass somebody and you ignore them, pretending they're not there, it just keeps it at that level. But when you can make eye contact with somebody and say good morning, and then they say good morning back to you, that raises both of your guys' energy level.
Yeah, I think, Greg, that most of the people that come here are pretty much people from a similar level spiritually. That's why we're all here. You know what I mean? Yeah. And to come here and connect with like-minded people, it's almost like kind of like the church, but not. You know how people come together and they share an energy that's amazing and positive. It's like what we do here, and we deposit that without effort. You know what I'm saying? Into each other. Yeah. Just being present.
Just being present.
Just being present.
Just being present and being in the moment. And I know for walking, for me, it's very meditative, because I could just walk through here with no thought, just observing, just being an observer of life. Yeah. While I'm walking through the park, because it's quiet, it's nice, and then seeing other beautiful people that are doing the same thing.
What do they call that? Is it like ambiance? What do they call that?
I don't know. Yeah. Maybe prayer.
No, I'm talking about the atmosphere.
Oh.
What would they call that?
Ambiance, I guess. I don't know. It's the environment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. It's a great name for it. I don't necessarily remember what it is. Oh. but it's kind of like it's a spiritual term that comes somewhere around peaceful or that type of thing. Yeah. Which is why I like to come here, start my day off. I like to start it off with peace. That way, as we move through the day, hopefully we can hold on to that and disperse that into every place that we come in contact. You know what I mean? Yeah. So,
well, I know coming out here, it affects my whole day. When I come out here, and a lot of times, actually like a couple times a week, I'll do, push-ups, and I'll do dips and pull-ups, and all different kinds of jumping jacks, jump rope. Along with that, physically, it affects me spiritually. It affects me throughout the day, and my whole day, and sets my whole day set up to be on top of everything, to really be on spot with how everything is throughout the day.
Yeah, I can't wait to start working out. I actually used to run 4 miles every morning in this park. Now I'm down to walking. I was in a car accident, and I'm going through a healing process. And within the healing process, it's really helpful. It's helping me heal, I think, from the inside out, with the spiritual part of it. Yeah. Connecting with nature and, its resources or whatever. I feel a lot better when I walk through the park. It makes me feel a lot more alive. Yeah. So as I'm walking, I'm strengthening my muscles in the different areas where I was kind of like hurt a little bit in the car accident. So, I mean, it's a lot going on here in this park at Pan Pacific. That's really great.
Yeah, and your option is you can sit at home, play on the computer all day.
I can, and sometimes I do, because we these networks right here, kind of sort of like the one we're on today. You go home or you launch it from your cell phone, which this is a computer. It's just handheld. Yeah. This is the one you can carry with you all over the world. You know what I mean? And it's just ways of again touching other people. Yeah. And that's what we use it for. We use it as an avenue to reach out and touch other people and connect with other people that's like-minded, or not even like-minded, people who may need to be uplifted, edified, fed, encouraged.
Yeah.
Those things.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, you know what? And we can all use that at one time or another. You know, it's like in life, we've always, you know, if you're really happy, it's not going to last. If you're really sad, that's not going to last. It's like there's this ebb and flow of life. I think the Bible says is that it's the seasons. It talks about the seasons of life.
Right.
And those seasons can be just a one season for one day, where you're up 1 hour and down the next.
Yeah.
That's a fast season. But other seasons last for a couple days. And you know, if you're down, you know it's only going to be temporary.
Right.
If you're up, it's the same thing. But it's like, if we could go through life and just, you know, not be too high, not be too low, just go through life and just live it. Just let life happen through us.
Right.
That's that. Actually, that I'm just speaking for me.
Yeah.
It's just to let life happen through us.
Exactly.
And yeah, there are really happy times, and it's like you want to hold on to it, but it's like a cloud where it just goes and it's gone, and then it's like, what happened? I'm not as happy as I was. You know?
Yeah. Right.
But it's just to go through the ebb and flows of life and enjoy it.
Greg, he and I were talking about that just the other day, and I absolutely agree with him on that. You know, and like the transfer of energy is meditation.
Meditative.
Medication. I'm sorry. It's medication. It's medicine to the spirit. It's medicine to the soul.
There you go.
Forgive me for my mispronunciations.
It's medicine for the soul.
It's medicine for the soul.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, it doesn't matter, you know, what you look like. You feel me? So, this how we gonna do this. We have to feed each other. We all here together. We all the same. If we choose to be loving and disperse that type of energy into the universe. This is my boy, Greg.
And it's always good to choose love.
And Greg, thank you for allowing me to hang out with you today.
All right, brother.
I just got my phone call.
All right, brother.
So, me and Greg gonna close it up today, y'all. Thank you for hanging out with me and Greg. And Greg, thank you for allowing me to hang out with you at Pan Pacific.
You bet.
Z and Greg, y'all.
All right, you guys have a beautiful day.
Have a good day.
Thanks for joining us.
All
Bye.
right. That was good.